All right, we're back. This is Mr. Miller and Mr. Lewis here, and today we have a quick one for you. You probably don't have time for popcorn or anything like that. Let's get straight to business.
All right, let's do it. We're doing dot plots and then more back-to-back stem and leaves. So first off, dot plot.
This is the easiest graph in the world. I love dot plots, but it's very useful.
All right, so basically dot plot is we're just using a number line and we just want to mark above the number line where our data sits. Okay, so as we have 24 here, we just would put a nice little dot right above 24.
Okay.
Right above 25. Right above 28.
What happens if you have repeats?
27. We're getting there, Miller. We're getting there. All right, now it's after 17 here, we have another 24. So then, just like a stem and leaf or sideways stem and leaf, we just go straight up. So the two 24s right on top of each other. Another 27. Another 17. 20, 19. Just round it out. And there's our dot plot.
Beautiful. Why don't we use these all the time?
I don't know. Probably because they don't tell us too much.
That's true.
All right, back-to-back stem and leaf plot. So we showed an example on the last video, but now we're gonna go a little more in depth and make our own. So here we have new cars, and they're said to have better highway mileage than city mileage. So here's our city and highway data. And so we want to make a stem and leaf back-to-back so we can see how the distributions differ. All right, so again, our stem, 1, 2, 3, 4, because we're just dealing with two-digit numbers. So our city mileage, we would have 9, 0, 3, 3. Probably should separate these with commas. 8, comma, and 9.
Okay.
And then 1, 1, and 4.
All right.
And no 4s.
These were the city miles.
That was the city miles. So
okay.
Now highway, no 1s. We're up in 2. That's a 7 and 8. A lot of 3s. 0, 2, 2, 7, 8, 8, and then a 41. Okay, see the key at the bottom telling us what those mean. Now, how do these distributions look, Mr. Miller?
Well, they look different. We see that the centers are different. So when we compare these, it's the same thing as when we're describing a graph. We want to compare their shapes, their centers, their spread, and their unusual features. But I think the most striking thing here is the different centers. The city leaves, they're peaked in the 20s. So maybe like 25 would be kind of the middle of that peak. So remember, these values go from 20 to 29, so 25 would kind of be in the middle.
Yeah.
So I would say the center of the city mileage is 25. And then for the highway, I would say the center is about 35, just because that's a middle value in the third row. So the biggest difference is the difference in their centers. Both, at least from these graphs, seem kind of symmetrical. Neither have outliers.
No.
And the range of values, both have almost the same spread. They're just kind of shifted.
Yep.
Okay. So the key difference here was center.
All right. Oh, man. So quick
Whoa.
already?
Wow. Let's go do it again.
I do love journal time, though. It's my favorite time of day.
It's very meaningful.
All right. So your journal assignment, we're back to this back-to-back stem and leaf plot. So now it's your time to do it yourself.
Should they write a paragraph about how much they love stats?
I think so. That would probably be really good.
All right, maybe tomorrow. They probably do that on their own.
All right, here we have the recorded heart rates of athletes before and excuse me, after a workout. So you can see before, right here, after, right here. So
which one's Mauricio? Is he in here?
Mauricio, he's probably like way out here.
Sorry about that, Mauricio.
Here's the back-to-back stem and leaf plot.
Mr. Lewis.
Compare the two data sets. Compare their shape, center, spread, and any unusual features, such as outliers. All right, so make that nice in view. And anything else to add there, Mr.
No, that should do it. So a nice graph, back-to-back graph, and a short paragraph. So we should be using complete sentences and stating what these values are.
All right. Yeah, you guys should be experts at that by now.
Okay.
All right.
Wonderful, man.
See you tomorrow.